Picking on a few, picking on a crew, picking on one, never picking on two, picking on three, picking on you. Come along with me if we're picking on you. When I'm picking on you, never thinking on you. Always doing things when you think I'm done too. What I'm gonna do, cause I'm done and going through. I'm done and going through everything I want to. Never picking on you, picky on you. Picking on who, when I'm picking on you. Never for the thinking when I'm done, I'm not through. Always for the truth when I want it, not you. Want it, not two. Picking on you. Never picking on one, just picking on two. Picking on who? Picking on you. Every time I do it, what I'm picking on who? Done with it once, now I'm picking on you. Never wanted to, but now they're picking on you. When they want it done with, I'm picking on who? Picky on one, picky on two. Pick, in the shape of one, not two, three, four. To the floor, never tell them anymore. This a very picky score. I don't wanna pick no more. Picky one, two, picky three, never picking on one. I'm picking, but I'm done, licking none. Hold up with the wounds, count everything it goons bout. Never say 2 moons out. Picking on one, never picking on two. Tricky situation when you're thinking you're through. Quickness with the crew, never spit it like I do. Picking on one and never picking on three. Thinking it's me, losing count of everything but never losing. What you mean? It's always with the team, making massive doses, amounts of cream. Never what you seem, always better than you seem. Never holler when I scream, always holler when it seems. Picking on one, never picking on two. Picking on three, never picking on two. Who? Oh, I remember all the old enemies telling things, never thinking differently. Who was he? Maybe at the sound of me. What sound was he to deliver to the audience surrounded me, told me that the world was free around me, abundantly. Around she be abundantly. Tell me that they're one, tell me never that they're two. Everything is hot when you're done and never through. What you've done I'll never do. When I'm done it's never true. Picking on one and never picking on two. What should I do? When should I run? When should I do everything that Mr. in the Kung Fu knew how to do? Picking on one, never picking on two. Picking on one, picking on two. Picking on one, never picking on two. Picking on one, never picking on two. Picking once began in a world like crew. Everyone had swagger, there was no one like you. We didn't know the truth, they would never teach crew how to really vibe out and done what ones do. I could never learn from them one, two. Picking on one and never picking on two. Done with the world, now I'm not finished with you. Picking on one, never picking on two. One then a two. Picking on a one, never picking on a two. Get it when you're done, never get it when I'm through. Get it from the world, they're no giving it to you. Picking on one when I'm picking on two. Thinking about the love, never thinking about the crew. Always getting paper, nobody knows a hater. I'm just very light-skinned version Darth Vader. Waiter, everything's a souvenir to a tabor. Full of very gangsters who ain't neighbor. Picking on one, picking on two. Versace everything, I don't never lift a spoon. Picking on one when I'm picking on two. Picking on one, got me picking on you. What I'm picking on who? Everything is happy, what you really want to do. Picking on one when I'm picking on two. Learn not to vibe with the picky little crew. Everything is true when you learn from a world full of picking on you. Picking on one, got me picking on you. Done picking on them, I'm picking on who? Picky little person who's picking on who? I'm sorry for the prickly, but stickly on who? Whoa! Had to get it through. Now you're picking on who? Mr. in the class never taught me Kung Fu. Picking on one when I'm picking on two. Get it when you're through. Tell them that it's done with the souvenir crew. Serving everything in the way you thought to. Thinking all I ever thought about was what I shouldn't do. When I'm picking on one, never picking on two. Picky little guy when I'm picking on you. What did I do? Told you what I did, but you don't ever listen to. Picky little person who's picking on you. Every time you pick, I don't pick upon two. Pick upon one, you don't pick upon two. Pick apart the picky people picking on who? Picking on ones, never picking on two. Picking on one, let me pick 'em on two. Every little hold on, picking on you. I don't pick about anything, I pick up on two. Pick a wicked, never gonna do. Everything rhymes so the letters fall through. Never gotta tell 'em what we all learn to do, but we all learn to do. Picky on two.